Good morning. This is Terry with Lone Star Quiltworks located in Bryan, Texas. We're going to shoot a little video for you this morning as part of the Jaftex Challenge, and that is courtesy of Scott Fortunoff with the Jaftex Corporation. So we'll talk a little bit about him in just a minute and tell him some thanks. But first off, I wanted to tell you some information about our shop and where we're located. So we are located in beautiful Bryan College Station, Texas. The name of our shop again is Lone Star Quiltworks, and my name is Terry. And our website is lonestarquiltworks.com. Our email is lsqwinfo@gmail.com. Our phone number is 979-595-1072. And our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and we are available on the web 24/7. So I wanted to give you a little bit of history about our shop. We opened in 2005. And so we've been open about 15 years now. We have moved twice. We started out with 600 bolts and 1,800 square feet. The second time we moved, we jumped up to around 2,800 square feet and probably had, I don't know how many bolts we had at that point. But the shop that we're currently in now is 6,000 square feet, and we have around 7,000 bolts of fabric, and we order from about 30 different fabric manufacturers, one of whom is Scott with the Jaftex Corporation, which is Free Spirit, Blank, Studio E, Henry Glass, A.E. Nathan, and I might have forgot one in there, Scott. But we do get quite a bit of fabric from Scott, and we would like to thank him for this opportunity for us to show you our store today. One of the first questions we usually get is about shipping. And we do ship from our website. Everything in our store is on the website because we are fully web enabled with all of our products. We are currently doing flat rate shipping for $7.99 up to $24.99. If you spend $24.99 with me, which I always say is not really difficult, I'll ship to you for free. And we also have an offer. If you would like to purchase from us for the first time, you can go to our website, and we have at the top there is a bar that you can get 20% off on your first order. You do still have to spend $24.99, but I bet you could spend $24.99 with 20% off. So we're going to try to show you some things differently this year because we did participate with Scott last year, so this is our second year. And last year we started at the front of the shop, but this year we're going to start at the back of the shop because I want to show you things that are more specific to our shop. So we have a lot of thread, and I'm going to let Megan pan in on all the thread that we have in the shop. We are thread girls here, and if you ever have a thread question, you're more than you can send the question to me, and I'll be happy to answer it via email. We do long arm, so we have long arm thread, but our main thread suppliers that we use are Superior Thread. We also have Wonderfill. We are a Wonderfill boutique shop. We are big Aurifil girls, so we have an Aurifil club at the shop. And we carry Gutermann hand quilting. We carry, this is all long arm thread for Wonderfill. And then the last one we have here is Metler that we have for hand applique or machine applique, which is a 60 weight, 2 threads over 60. And then we carry a full component of Metler thread that is 50 over 3 in the small spools and the big spools. Also, I wanted to mention, we don't really have a way of showing it, but we carry a full complement of Presencia thread. So we have embroidery floss, and we have 3, 5, 8, and 12 pearl cotton. So we are going to back up here a little bit, and we're going to go out front and show you some other things in the shop. So you have to walk with us for a little bit, and I think we might show you a few of the quilts on the wall, but I don't want to make you dizzy. So we're going to come out and show you a few of the quilts that are up on the wall. Some of these are kits, some of them are blocks of the month, and right now we're currently in the area where we have our handy quilters. We are a handy quilter shop, and we do sell machines, and we also do quilt for the public. So we'll scooch around here just a bit and show you just a few quilts. And then we're going to go up front and show you some of Scott's fabric. And we're also going to show you some other specialties that we have to our shop. So this is an area where we have all of our Cafe fabric. And we do carry a lot of Cafe and a lot of Tula in the shop here. Plus we also carry fabrics from Three Wishes, which is another one of Scott's companies that I forgot to mention earlier, and we have things from Blank, Studio E, and Henry Glass. We just brought in these new Jane Sassaman solids here that are on our Cafe shelves, but they work really well with the Cafe fabrics. And then we're going to come around the corner and we're going to show you our Tula section. We are one of the shops that is participating in Nebula with Tula, and we're very, very excited about that. Julie Herman is doing a sew-along on Jaybird Quilts. If you are interested in looking up some information about that, it's jaybirdquilts.com. And then we're going to come in here and show you some 9 by 10 pre-digitally printed panels that we sell by a lady who is named Kathleen McElwain. Kathleen is a watercolor artist that we discovered, and her business name is Quilt Block Art. So we're going to show you some of these here that we have from her. These are $10.99 and they are printed on Kona cotton, so they're digitally printed. And we have over 40 of them on our website. If you just search for Quilt Block Art, we have done a block of the month using her pre-printed panels, but we've had lots of people that have bought these from us because they're very different, and they have used them to frame as artwork, or they've also used them to put in bags to use on the back of jackets. We've seen them in placemats. We've seen them in small wall hangings, and they are somewhat Texas oriented. So if you are a displaced Texan, this would be a great place for you to pick up something that you could make a little memento out of. And we've done some that are just to our shop, or that she's done as a custom for us for our shop. This is one of them, for example, because we are where Texas A&M University is. We have about 65,000 students in this area. And also meant to mention earlier when I was telling you a little bit about a history, if you're looking for our location, we are located about 90 miles north of Houston. So if you make it to Texas, we're directly north, and stop by and visit us. And if you can't stop by and visit us, then hopefully you can look us up online. So we have just a few more of these to show you, and then we're going to go to another section of the shop and talk about something else. Kathleen does a lot of, you can see there's a lot of trucks. She has a lot of animals. She does a lot of birds. Anyway, I just thought these were a little bit different for you to see that we have at our shop. So we're going to move over here just a little bit, and we are a Babylock dealer, a FOF dealer, and as I mentioned before, we are a Handy Quilter dealer. We just won an award with Handy Quilter, which is an HQ Way Award. This is our 5th year in a row to have won this, and the reason we won this is because of exemplary customer service, also because we carry a full complement of their machines in our shop, And we participate with education with them. Megan and I actually fly out to Salt Lake every year for their HQ Academy, which unfortunately they didn't have this year, but you know, we are planning on going in 2021. And I did want to mention too, people make the comment about being a full service quilt shop. So I kind of was thinking about, what does full service mean? So full service to us means if we sell you a machine, not only do we sell you the machine, we educate you about the machine, we teach you how to use the machine, and then we're here after you have gotten the machine from us, because we have about 14 employees, and all of the employees are versed in thread and fabric. They all sew themselves, so they have great ideas for projects. And just wanted to let you know that we are a full service shop, and we also have a tech who works on our machines if we have any issues with that down the road. So if you're in the Bryan-College Station, San Antonio, Austin, Houston, Dallas area and you need a machine, come and look us up because our prices are pretty competitive. And I wanted to add that we are a certified Kimberbell shop too. So we are doing virtual Kimberbell classes, and when we get back to having classes in the shop again after COVID, we teach events here with Kimberbell, and we've had, you know, as many as 20 or 25 people back there taking classes at the same time. So if you're a machine embroiderer and you're looking for a Kimberbell shop, we can be that for you. So we're going to move over here a little bit, and we're going to show you our my custom Aggie fabric. And I think Megan's just kind of showing you some different stuff in the shop as we're walking around. Don't watch back. I'm going to turn so we don't fall over anything between the two of us. We're going to go over here and talk a little bit about something that I did that was a little bit different. We are, as I mentioned, where Texas A&M University is, and they have about 65,000 students over there, and their colors are maroon and white. Well, you know what? There's not a whole lot of maroon fabric in the fabric industry. I looked and looked and looked and looked for years and couldn't find it, so I finally just decided to print my own. So we have our own fabric that we have printed. We have 15 SKUs now, and we sell these, of course, online, and we have lots of kits that go with these particular fabrics. We have lots of quilts that we recommend patterns for these fabrics also. But as you can see, we incorporated maroon and white and gray and black. I do know there's some other schools in the United States that use maroon and white as their colors. I think Mississippi State might be one. But if you're looking for maroon fabric, we definitely have it, so you might pass that information on to somebody. Something interesting that we do annually is we do a charity for a young lady who was a very good friend of mine who is involved in a domestic violence situation. And we make pillowcases every year, and we donate them to our local women's and children's battered shelter here in the Bryan-College Station area. And Scott has donated some fabric very graciously for us in the past. So I did want to tell you about that. That's an annual event for us. And we do have a separate Facebook group from what you're on right now called Lone Star Quiltworks Community. You can search for it. And that is where we talk about tips, tricks, topics, and trends. So we definitely have alliteration going on with that one. But we have, I don't know, maybe 900 or 1,000 members on there, and they like to show projects that they're working on. Many of them will ask questions about, for example, a specific type of thread they need to use in their sewing machine. And if you would like to join us, we would love to have you join us. You can search for us and request to join, and I'm the moderator, so I'll let you in. Last couple things before we sign off is we do a weekly Facebook Live for our shop on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I keep them to about 30 minutes. They're pretty down and dirty. show you new things that have come in, new kits, tips and trips. Sometimes we demo a ruler or something that we would like for you to know about. And I wanted to tell you also that we have an awesome sale section on our website. We have done for years, we take our fabric and we mark it down to 50% off, so it's pretty much wholesale to you guys. The caveat is you do have to order 2 yards of fabric. However, we have customers that love this and use it for all kinds of projects. So I'm going to sign off and we'll show you our info again. So we're Lone Star Quiltworks and we're located in beautiful Bryan College Station, Texas. Our website is lonestarquiltworks.com. Phone number is 979-595-1072. Email is lsqwinfo@gmail.com, and we are shipping for free over $24.99. So have a great day and go sew something.